There is a place on our planet that is unlike any ordinary forest, a world that when looked upon appears as an endless flowing green ocean. It is an ocean whose waves are not made of water, but of the branches of towering, dense trees. We call this green sea the Amazon. It is the largest rainforest in the world, a place that acts as the lungs of our Earth, generating 20% of our planet's oxygen. But behind its beauty and its vastness hide secrets that no one has ever fully been able to solve. Today, we will dive into the depths of this green ocean and attempt to lift the veil from those unsolved mysteries that have challenged human understanding for centuries. The sheer scale of the Amazon is so immense that if it were a country, it would be the 9th largest in the world. It touches the borders of 9 different nations. The dense canopy here is so thick that even in the bright light of day, the forest floor remains shrouded in darkness. Only 2% of sunlight manages to pierce through and reach the ground. In this darkness, in these very depths, life thrives in its strangest and most unique forms. Scientists believe that a new species is discovered in the Amazon every single day. But an even greater truth is that there are millions of species here that no human eye has ever seen. It is a massive mystery in itself. What else is hiding behind these dense plants, beneath these swampy lands, and upon the branches of these towering trees? The plants here contain chemical compounds that might one day become the cure for humanity's greatest diseases, or conversely, could take a life in a matter of minutes. It is not just voiceless animals and trees that reside in the depths of this jungle. Traces of human civilization are hidden here, traces that have left archaeologists completely baffled. For centuries, a story has lingered on the tongues of the people, the legend of El Dorado, a city of gold where it was said the king would cover his body in gold dust. When Europeans arrived here in the 16th century, they scoured every inch of the jungle in search of this city. Thousands of people vanished into this green ocean, falling victim to diseases or becoming targets of poisoned arrows. But El Dorado was never found. Was it merely an illusion, a fabricated tale meant to push greedy men into the jaws of death? Or did this dense jungle swallow that city centuries ago, leaving it buried beneath the roots of towering trees? However, modern technology has recently given this mystery a new twist. When scientists scanned the jungle from the sky using LiDAR technology, they were blown away. Beneath those thick forest canopies, right on the ground, they found things that simply should not have been there. Massive shapes, geometric designs, and traces of centuries-old roads. These shapes are known as geoglyphs. They are massive, much like the Nazca lines. Seeing them makes it absolutely clear that at some point, thousands of years ago, a highly advanced civilization thrived here. It was previously believed that the soil of the Amazon was unfit for agriculture, and therefore no large population could ever settle here. But a strange type of dark earth was found in various parts of the jungle, known as terra preta. This soil is not natural. It was created by humans living here thousands of years ago by mixing bones, ash, and charcoal. Because of this soil, the land there remains incredibly fertile to this day. This means that the place we consider a wild and untouched jungle today was once home to millions of people with their own cities and their own empire. So where did those people go? Were they consumed by a disease, or did they surrender to the jungle, allowing this green ocean to swallow every trace of their existence? The mystery of the populations in this jungle does not merely lie in the past. Today, right at this moment, as we sit in the modern world, there are humans living in the depths of this dense jungle who have never seen the face of the outside world. They are known as uncontacted tribes. These people live in the most difficult and hidden parts of the forest. They have no mobile phones, no electricity, and no modern medicine. They are living life exactly as humans did thousands of years ago. Occasionally, photographs of them have been taken from airplanes flying high above, showing them looking up at the sky in astonishment, aiming bows and arrows. Their existence has raised a massive question for us. What is their language? What are their customs? How do they survive in this dangerous jungle where a new disease and venomous animals lie in wait at every step? And the biggest mystery of all is whether we should even attempt to contact them. A simple cough or cold from our world could wipe out their entire settlement because their bodies do not possess the immunity to fight our modern diseases. Because of this, they remain a living, breathing mystery of this jungle today. Whenever the Amazon is mentioned, attention immediately turns to the massive river that flows right through the heart of this jungle, tearing through its chest. The Amazon River holds more water than any other river in the world. But near this river is another river flowing through the dense jungles of Peru, whose mystery still leaves scientists in awe. It is called the Boiling River, or Shanai Timpishka, a river whose water is so hot that it literally boils. If an animal falls into it, it is boiled alive. Usually, such boiling rivers are found near volcanoes, where subterranean magma heats the water. But there are no volcanoes for hundreds of kilometers around this boiling river. So what fire is burning within the chest of the earth that is causing this river's water to boil like this? For centuries, the indigenous people here have considered this water sacred, believing it to be inhabited by spirits that can cure diseases. According to science, geothermal water is rising from beneath the earth through fault lines, but the sheer scale and volume of it remains an unsolved puzzle of geology. And the story of this water does not end there. Would you believe it if someone told you that directly beneath the Amazon River, deep within the earth, flows another massive river? Yes, scientists have discovered an underground river nearly 4 kilometers beneath the surface, named the Hamza River. This river flows along the exact same path as the Amazon River, but its width is many times greater. This mystery is proof that the relationship between the water and the land of this green ocean is something that is slipping beyond human comprehension. The ecosystem of this entire region operates like a machine, where only half of the parts are visible to us, while the other half remains hidden deep within this dense and swampy earth. Where nature is so vast and mysterious, terrifying and strange stories naturally are born, stories that cannot simply be dismissed. The jungles of the Amazon are filled with the terrifying and bizarre folklore of their indigenous people, passed down for centuries. The most famous among these is the mystery of the Mapinguari. It is believed to be a massive beast, the size of a giant bear or a terrifying hybrid of human and an animal. It is said to have only one eye and a giant mouth on its stomach. Scientists do not completely dismiss this idea. They believe perhaps a giant ground sloth once roamed the Amazon, going extinct thousands of years ago. But deep in the jungle where humans cannot reach, perhaps some of its descendants are still alive today, catching the occasional eye of locals and transforming into the legend of the Mapinguari. Similarly, another terrifying mystery hides in these dark, deep waters that the locals call Yakumama. Yakumama meaning the mother of water. It is a massive snake-like figure, said to be over 50 meters long, pulling anything that crosses its path into itself, whether it be a large boat or a massive animal. We know that the Amazon is home to the anacondas, the largest snakes in the world. But the people here claim that in the parts of the jungle where it rains continuously and the water never dries up, snakes of a size beyond our imagination thrive. Is there truly such a species swimming in those dark waters today? That mystery has perhaps stalled right at the point where human courage gives out. Amid all these mysteries, there is also a great and terrifying truth. This green ocean itself is in danger today. In the blind race of human greed and development, this jungle is being slashed down. Trees are being cut to make way for agriculture and cattle grazing. Every single day, a massive portion of this jungle burns to ashes. The erasure of this green ocean does not just mean the end of a forest. It means the permanent burial of thousands of mysteries we have not yet begun to unravel. The burning away of cures to diseases we have not yet tested, and the extinction of those uncontacted humans for whom this soil is their only home. The Amazon is not just a place, it's a feeling, a force, and the beating heart of our Earth. Its unsolved mysteries remind us that no matter how much progress humanity has made, we are still incredibly small in the face of nature. This jungle teaches us that there is still so much in the world that lies beyond our books, our satellites, and our science. The waves of this green ocean are still whispering something to us. Perhaps this is the time not just to solve these mysteries, but to respect them. Because if this jungle ceases to exist, every story tied to it, every life, and the very breath of this planet will become nothing more than a story.